2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Philadelphia as the 76ers go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they are clearly amped up for this one and determined to have a strong showing from the get-go. They feel this is a game they can win and want to establish that pace early on. And Jahlil Okafor, the former Duke star, came into the league and was an impact player right away. It's rare to see a player with so much polish this early in his career.
You and Kenny hate this word, but I'm going to keep on saying that this guy has some of the best feet work in the post and can make defenders look foolish. Yes, it is. Not the fastest, but knows how to use his body to shield the ball, and I love his feet work.
Well, I think surprisingly he slipped to number 3 when he was drafted. After winning the national championship, I thought he'd go number 1. But right now, I think he's got everything together. He's starting to get his act together on and off the court, so he understands that this can make him a star.
That does it for us for now. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. From the sideline, we'll have the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a bit. 76er fans are making noise here at the Wells Fargo Center. We are in Philadelphia. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, Brett Brown last season received an extension on his contract as head coach of the 76ers. It's been an uphill battle for the first 3 seasons of his tenure in Philly, but Brown has faith. He said, "We have started something extremely difficult, and it's going to end up extremely special."
Thanks, David. He's paid his dues. He deserves to see it through.
I think everyone knows Cleveland is the team to beat in the East. They steamrolled through the Eastern Conference a year ago. And I think as long as their roster stays pretty much intact, they've got to continue to exert that dominance.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. And it's Irving in at the point guard.
Well, the quick hands of Irving to help create offense for himself on the other end.
And this Cavs team, a veteran-laden group, Doris, no question about that. They're great, but do they have a way to get even better?
Well, it's interesting because their core players are either at their peak or perhaps on the downswing, and they probably need to look out in the draft or free agency to move the needle from here.
Lux at 5 from 18. James misses.
Well, clear breakdown on defense. They're fortunate that he didn't make them pay.
Irving against Rodriguez. They double him with Irving. And here's Covington from the arc. Good. And Rodriguez gets the assist. Covington's got his first bucket of the game and is on the board for 3. LeBron kicks to Smith. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And that's JR's specialty right there. The defense can't let him have a shot. I don't care what kind of range he's in.
Back to Rodriguez. Here's Embiid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
If you're the coach, you hope it's a wake-up call. Get them to tighten things up on the inside and start protecting the rim with a little bit more authority.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Rodriguez against Irving. Covington in the corner. That one falls. Covington's got 5.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. LeBron outside. Takes a shot at the elbow. Again, the Cavaliers score.
LeBron has become such an accomplished mid-range shooter. You've got to crowd him or he's going to drop that one in every time.
And you look at LeBron's career, he's been cast in so many roles. The child prodigy, Doris, the chosen one, villain, the champion, now the savior. So much of that is media creation, as we know. At this point in his career, does he care, you think, Doris, what people even say about him?
I think he's certainly conscious of his brand, Kevin, but I think LeBron's at a point in his career where it's a little bit devil may care. The Miami move was so criticized. Those rings don't come with any asterisks, though, right? I mean, he realizes that as long as he wins, the rest is just noise.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Stauskas is checked in for Gerald Henderson. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Stauskas, the pass to Rodriguez. Now, here's Sarge. Tight defense on him. Here's the screen. 5 on the clock. Covington inside the line. And the 76ers get it back. Rodriguez passes to Stauskas. Embiid kicks to Rodriguez. Embiid the screen. Excellent use of the screen that time. Sarge has got his first points in this one.
How much do you love to see the turnover?
Swings outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Rodriguez with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Passes it to Irving. Feeds to LeBron. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Okafor is checked in for Embiid. Ilyasova comes in for Sarge. Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Rodriguez. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Smith. The 76ers trail by 5. McConnell kicks to Stauskas. Here's McConnell. There's the pass to Okafor. And there's the feed to Ilyasova. Count that one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And the 76ers setting an all-time record for patience as far as going young, Greg, and building through the draft. There's been a lot of losing along the way.
Yeah, and a lot of questions to their strategy. I mean, but the front office said their philosophy was trying to plant an orchard from seed. They didn't want to buy apples. I guess they wanted to grow them from the ground up. Well, they got to get that harvest moving fast.
Cleveland leading by 3. Irving for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's LeBron, and the tough by LeBron.
I tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
This is to Thompson. To the inside, wide open, and there's Ilyasova on the assist by Thompson.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here's James outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. LeBron's got 14 points.
You'd have to say this is his quarter. He has destroyed every tactic the defense has thrown at him.
And that's on bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's McConnell, covered by Irving. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Again, Philadelphia.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
This crowd is already getting its money's worth.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
Boy, they have a chance to put an end to this one before it even really gets started. That's how good their offense has been.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 10. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Boy, the perimeter attack has been relentless. You can see them setting up from distance, but stopping them is another matter.
And going back to when you were growing up, Doris, which players did you admire and look up to?
Magic Johnson. I was a point guard. I obviously didn't have Magic's size, but I loved how much Magic wanted to make the people around him feel great about playing the game. And just with a smile on his face, you know, we all love and are passionate about the NBA and playing the game of basketball. And so he was a guy I really loved.
Well, no one enjoys the game more than you. I just being around you, watching you broadcast, I know you love it. At all levels, you love the game.
If they're tipping it up, Kevin, I'd like to be there.
You're watching, that's right. And now let's check out the lineups. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Hollis Thompson. Stauskas is out there with Okafor. And it's Holmes in at the 4. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, just a ray of sunshine, enough for Shumpert to rise and fire and knock down the jumper.
Get it. Come on, get it. Oh.
Thompson passes to McConnell. Picked by Okafor. Here's Stauskas. Running by Shumpert. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Douglas.
Ooh.
Now Cleveland moving it up.
Nice.
And slam dunk by Shumpert.
How about that one-man fast break?
Boy, once he gets his hands on it, it's straight to the races, just the way it should be done.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's McConnell. He's covered by Irving. Here's Okafor. Can change shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket.
Let's go.
Well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin Love had a tough first year in Cleveland, and some thought to maximize his impact, he might try free agency and play elsewhere. Love said that staying was a no-brainer, a max contract and a winning situation. He said it's a great opportunity, going for a championship every year. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And the Cavs have worked to feature him more offensively. Took him no time at all on that one. That's now 8 points for Iman Shumpert.
Yeah, really found his
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Now let's stay sharp, finish strong.
Right.
that scoring ability. I think it can be a little bit of a challenge to keep them all in the mix.
And it seemed like down the stretch last season, the Cavs' big three started to find more comfort playing together, wouldn't you say?
I don't think there's any doubt, Kevin. And sometimes it's your chemistry off the court that breeds it on the court. As you become closer with players personally, you start to trust them as individuals. It enables you to play for one another as opposed to with one another.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Otter Covington's checked in for Hollis Thompson. Henderson comes in for Nick Stauskas. And Rodriguez is subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Shumpert. Irving can't hit. A three ball. That one, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
Come on, Smith. Come on, Smith.
Here's Smith. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Well, you really like to see Smith go to work inside there, always looking to expand on his game.
And it's Okafor at the elbow. Henderson, it's tipped. For three, Covington.
You should catch that shit.
Here's Okafor. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. J.R. Smith picks one up.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And Philadelphia making a change here. Sarge is checked in. Irving dishes to Smith. Love at the elbow. And the dunk by Love.
You know, just so smart. Kevin Love, tricky, crafty, you name it, he's got it in his game.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Henderson with a screen on Irving. Pass to Sarge. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the Sixers, patiently building with young talent. And through all the losing, Coach Brett Brown talked about seeing the daylight. And I think we're starting to see it as well. The roster is starting to take shape, and maybe that optimism is just around the corner for the Sixers.
Dish now to Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. Doubled by Smith. Henderson, no one around him. The 76ers again can't hit it. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Smith, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's stolen by Smith. The finish and the jam by J.R. Smith.
You know, what an open court display from J.R. Smith. So quick in transition.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And the 76ers making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, James checked in for Love. And Jefferson subbed in for Irving. And here's James outside. From beyond the arc and then some. James has got 20.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Will it go? They get it again. Here's Ilyasova, and a foul on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The 76ers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
That free throw good from Ilyasova. Doris, being able to create half-court sets is something that doesn't come easy in the NBA. Just how valuable do you think it is to have a strong half-court offense?
Well, you think about the most important time of the year in the NBA, Kevin, and that's the playoffs. And what happens in the playoffs? The game slows down. It becomes a slogfest. And so execution is crucial. The habits you build over the course of the regular season, obviously you can get in transition and you hope to generate easy buckets. But the reality is NBA schemes are so good, you better be able to execute in half court.
And everybody knows what you're running, but you're right.
To me, it's like the trap in football, right? If you block these 2 guys, you are going to pick up 2 or 3 yards. And as good as the defenses and schemes are in the NBA, we're talking about the best players in the world.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Do not give them any life out there. Understood? We got this.
Well, I think, Kevin, most of their talent is at that power forward position, and they've got 4s with size and strength. They give up a bit of shot blocking with those lineups, but I think the positives outweigh the negatives.
Yeah.
Embiid the screen.
Oh, no.
Henderson kicks to Rodriguez. Embiid the pass to Henderson.
Nice
On
pass.
Tease.
Oh, no.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Hollis Thompson comes in for Robert Covington. And Stauskas subbed in for Gerald Henderson. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Shumpert is checked in for Mike Dunleavy.
Oh, damn it. Oh, my God.
The 76ers trail by 18.
Oh, my. Oh, that was the worst steal ever. That was the worst.
Knocked loose.
Oh.
And it was out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
That was even worse.
Checked in
Oh,
for
my
Philadelphia.
God.
Channing Fries checked in for the Cavaliers. Seconds left in the first half. Ilyasova, a screen on Smith, doubled by Smith, out to the right wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid, and he gets that one to go off the try. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go. In the corner, it's James, and another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Ilyasova. And Shumpert pulls it in. Cleveland
Didn't make
by
that
19. He dishes it to James. And another three for Cleveland.
If LeBron James is connecting from the outside, the defense is in trouble. Nice stroke from downtown.
McConnell gets to Embiid. Fires from the wing. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, how do you think the team performed defensively in that first half?
Well, they got to a good start, but then I thought we settled in and started playing a little bit more defense.
Got locked in as the game went on. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. And this here is the halftime report. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 28 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters, and you got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
Wow. Yeah, 79%. Yep.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
As we return to Philadelphia, we give you a scenic view of the downtown skyline of this terrific city. A stunning sight. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
Well, he's given us every reason to anticipate big scoring outbursts, and tonight no exception.
The Cavaliers leading by 22. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, in the middle. And that one's good by Henderson. Cavaliers shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable.
And undrafted out of Tennessee State, Robert Covington has become a nice find for the Sixers. You know, that saying a 3-and-D small forward. I mean, they see him really as a foundational piece going forward. And I think he has more versatility. He's not just the 3-and-D guy. This kid's continuing to improve and showing a lot of spunk in his game.
Rodriguez passing to Embiid. He gets that one. And on the topic of Covington, you know, he's mostly a spot-up shooter offensively. The majority of his shots, Greg, are coming from long range.
Yeah, a downtick in his shooting percentages last season. A cause for concern. I mean, but he's a good rebounder, gets a lot of steals. You like his size at that small forward position.
And here's LeBron outside. Not going to go that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Pass to Henderson. Ball's knocked loose.
Oh, shit. Get it.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. Basket good. Smith's got 12 in the game.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Rodriguez with it. He's picked up by Irving. They get it back. Embiid uses the dash to finish the layup.
I really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. In the corner, it's James. Oh, good on the triple. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Ooh, get it.
And now the Cavaliers. Last break. The shot goes out.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
They double him with LeBron. Kicks to Henderson. Philadelphia moving the ball around.
My ball.
And here we go. Running it up the court. Smith's shot is good. He's got 14.
He's doing everything he can to help stretch his lead. He's working hard, converting at a high percentage of the night.
And the 76ers call time here.
Bring it in. Take a seat. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels. And now they're playing like they're desperate. Don't quit until the final buzzer goes off. Now let's finish this and go home.
It's about whether his confidence had waned. Was there a disconnect amongst the players? I think all in all, he's done very well.
And you talk about the criticism for Kevin Love, his former teammate with the Timberwolves, Ricky Rubio, questioned his leadership in Minnesota. And even, Doris LeBron has been critical at times.
Well, I think if you ask me, Kevin, all he can do is focus on making plays and helping his team win big. If you're going to get too caught up in what others are saying about you, you can lose your way pretty quickly.
Okafor's checked in for Philadelphia. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Robert Covington. Pass to Dunleavy. Just his first attempt. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Dunleavy's got his first bucket in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been awesome.
And that one's good by Henderson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Cleveland leading by 18. Smith for 3. It's good from long range. Smith's got 17 now.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Feeds it to Okafor. Back to Rodriguez. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
Yeah, that's taking the direct approach. He didn't shy away from the size mismatch at all. Just took it right to him.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Sarge. Thompson comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Gerald Henderson.
Well, with JR, sometimes it doesn't matter how much you get in his face. He can still knock it down with the best of them.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
From deep, another three for Cleveland.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
To the middle, tipped away. Okafor.
And Okafor really a throwback in a lot of ways. You know, when you think about some of the low post giants that our game has seen. I mean, 6'11", over 270 pounds, tremendous hands and footwork, and he can take defenders to school on that low block. Going to continue to have to improve his passing, particularly out of double teams, and ability to face up a little more. But again, this is a guy with a tremendous amount of ability moving forward.
And the first one drops. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Rodriguez. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson comes in for Thompson. And James up in for Kevin Love.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Anderson kicks to James.
Come on, LeBron welcomes contact, so you are really doing him a favor when you send him to the line.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
And so he hits both. 1:43 left in the third. They double him with James. Here's Stauskas. Covered by LeBron. Thompson dishes to Ilyasova. Hits. Count that one from Stauskas. Stauskas has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Come on.
And they say post play is a bit of a lost art. It's hard to do effectively against modern NBA defenses. You think Okafor will be successful, Greg, playing that kind of style?
You know, he'll have to develop his passing to punish teams who bring help. They have to surround him with shooters, though. If not, there's no penalty for swarming him inside.
He gets that one. 32 points for LeBron.
It doesn't come as any surprise so far in this game that LeBron's stamp is all over it. Simply a dominant player.
Ilyasova inside the line, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Nice shot.
Yeah, even he was surprised that shot fell. That was a crazy shot to make.
Ilyasova against James. Wing shot on the way, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, if he's going to pick a time to pile up the points, this is it. He looks completely in rhythm heading down the stretch.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The 76ers have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. About 7 seconds up on the shot.
Biggest open ever.
Nice.
The biggest.
The reverse. Love that. And
that was the biggest open ever.
I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness. And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia slam cam. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. Channing Clark. Elon Shumpert. Kyrie Irving. 9 seconds left in the third. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
And so here is Philadelphia. McConnell kicks to Ilyasova. Knocks down the Ilyasova's
That was a nice shot. Oh, I wish that was going in.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers ahead, up 19. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Doris, of course, you played point guard. You know all about that position. You know all about the game. We're seeing a renaissance, in fact, at that point guard position right now in the NBA. But just for the moment, if you will, talk about the mentality of playing point guard.
Well, I think the most important aspect of this is you are the caretaker of your team, and caretaker implies many things. First and foremost, you've got to be intimately familiar with every position on the floor. You've got to understand your job and then the jobs of everybody else. And then, as importantly, it's your responsibility to make everybody feel good. So if your power forward hasn't touched the ball in 6 or 7 trips and he's a main scorer,
give me the ball.
That. The position forces you a broad perspective of the game.
They got Saric, also Robert Covington out there, and Stauskas in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Lets it go with the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shumpert passes to Irving, and the slam dunk by Irving.
Well, you really have to like the control of Shumpert there. Lets the play develop and made the pass for an easy hoop. Nice.
Man, the Philadelphia crowd is just leaving.
Here's McConnell, covered by Irving.
You see the
and that'll be Philadelphia.
They're
The 76ers retain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And Rodriguez is subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And Cleveland also making a change. Love's checked in.
What are you doing, Jefferson?
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Here's Rodriguez. Trains the three-pointer.
Boy, that's the wrong man to leave wide open in three-point territory. He makes them pay.
Outside jumper. Yes! And it's picking up the assist. And
that's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Now let's stay sharp and finish strong.
Any rhythm offensively.
And Kyrie Irving, the MVP of Team USA back in the 2014 World Cup. Doris, when the lights are brightest, he's usually at his best.
And that's what you hope for, Kevin, right? This is a guy who's won the three-point shootout. He's won an All-Star MVP and the Rising Stars MVP. Elite competition seems to bring out the best in him. And when he heats up, he can take over.
Luwawu is checked in for the 76ers. Bayless comes in for Stauskas. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Chris Anderson is checked in for Johnson. James Jones comes in for Kevin Love. Andre Liggins, he's checked in for Johnson. And McCray subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Good on the three-point shot.
He got himself into space behind the arc, and the D never picked him back up. Boy, you can't lose him.
The pass to Liggins. Outside jumper. For 3, count that one as a 7th make in 8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
You'd have to say this is his quarter. He has destroyed every tactic the defense has thrown at him.
So here's Luwawu. Cavaliers with the rebound. Left side jumper. No good. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50%.
Yeah, that's my ball,
shooting the 3 ball well. And finished off by Shumpert.
Boy, if Shumpert gets you to hesitate just a second as a defender, that's all he needs to get to the rack.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Poked away, and Saric kicks to Bayless.
Yes.
He feeds it to Sarge. And that comes off by Jared Davis.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
The Cavaliers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fifth, going 6 for 7.
Boy, and Shumpert has these games where he just explodes on the stat sheet, putting in a lot of work here.
The feed to Sarge. Rodriguez outside. Five on the clock. He kicks it to Bayless. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hey, we're in great shape, fellas. Now, no matter how much we go up, we need to keep that same winning mentality.
Interesting to see what he draws up.
And the 76ers with some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Embiid. Ilyasova comes in for Sarge. And it's Henderson for Rodriguez. And Cleveland with a change here, too. LeBron's checked in for McCray. Connects from three-point range. LeBron's got 39.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
They double him with LeBron. For three. Another three for Cleveland.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
He's just been raining threes. That's where the majority of the damage he's doing is happening.
Here's Luwawu. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks. If he's taking shots like that.
You love the confidence, but that's a situation where they really needed a better look.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
No question. If you don't take it, you actually go away from what the team is trying to create.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
At the line for your 76ers, Jared Bayless. 2 shots. That's good from Bayless. And the 76ers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Both shots good from the strike. Cleveland's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. The three from LeBron. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got terrible rebounds now in this one.
Terrible.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for LeBron James.
Oh, nice.
The thing I appreciated the most was the myriad of ways he scored. They counted on his production, and he lifted them. Anytime they needed a bucket, he delivered.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Listen, if you want to succeed, respect the moment, play with a purpose. That's what they did.
Oh, no, get.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
LeBron James talking smack.
Hollis Thompson's checked in for the 76ers.
Man, I had that ball.
Get group substitution here for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Anderson. Dunleavy comes in for Shumpert. Jefferson's checked in for DeAndre Liggins. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Jones. Knocks it loose. They set the pick. And McConnell gets it to go.
A room service assist to cap that possession. That pass was right on target.
LeBron against Ilyasova, and the basket is good. James has got 50 points.
Wow.
No better
Look at the
feeling
seats.
to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
In front of a hostile crowd, they showed absolute absolutely no fear. This was a statement victory on every level.
And finished off by LeBron.
Now, I'll tell you, if you get caught napping on the defensive end, that first step of LeBron's is so explosive. Look out.
Here's McConnell. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win
folks.
here. This crowd was stunned by the
Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Seriously, you have no idea. And I want more subscribers, and please drop a like, click a like on this video if you enjoyed it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over.
I really thank you guys for watching. Really do.
Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, we're at an early part of the season, but what did you want to accomplish tonight individually and in the team flow?
Just wanted to come out here and compete, get the win. We wanted to set a standard for ourselves. The most important thing was just coming out here and competing for my teammates and, doing whatever possible to get this win.
And you all did that tonight. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
The post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. When you're shooting in the 50s, and we're talking about points, not percentage, in a single game, that's when you know you're a true superstar.
At home, Ernie, on the road, Kenny, doesn't matter. This guy is impossible to handle when he gets rolling. Crowd's doing his best to fire this guy up and get him to respond, but nothing worked. He was too much for him. Great night from a great, great player.
That performance is exactly why we call LeBron James the King! He is their offensive spark and their defensive spark. He is their everything. Yes, they're everything. They can't live without him.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.